Let's get ready to rumble. We are back with an episode of the SLY Guy podcast coming at you in the midst of summer. It is hot, it is moggy. We're sweaty, but we're loving it too. Moggy? Oh, it's muggy, it's not moggy. I don't want to be mogged. Jesus, it's the SLY Guy podcast. Mr. Butler's here, and he's already looks mogging me with the glasses. Welcome.
Thing is, I won't let. Thank you. That's very kind of all the guys in here. I'll say this: when you did that at the start, let's get right to rumble thing. There was maybe a second I thought he's dying. What? There was just your face or something in your face when you watch that back in the middle of about rumble. I was like, he's stroking.
You know what?
I was like, he's lagging.
You know what happened to me when I started that? I'll be honest with you. I'm not big on algorithms. I don't know what I'm doing.
No,
I try. Yeah. I've got the guys to guide me, but there's only so much that you can do.
So much you can do.
There's only so much you
You're
can do.
a slave to the
Halfway
algorithm.
through it, I thought, what's the guy called? It's not Bruce Buffer. It's his brother.
Jenner? Oh.
No, not Bruce.
Bruce Jenner?
No, who's that? Person doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah. Mythological creature.
It's Michael Buffer. Michael Buffer. Halfway through it, I thought Michael Buffer owns the phrase, let's get ready to rumble.
He does, doesn't he?
And then I thought, when I do this, is Michael Buffer going to come for me? Is the
could.
buff man going to be like, you owe me like a cut of this episode, which is like 13 pence?
Yeah.
It's too much.
But he loves the dough, like, so he would come for.
But do you know, don't hear a fact, you know Antoine Deck, the double act?
Anton Deck.
Oh yeah, those guys. They had a song called Let's Get Ready to Rumble.
That's right.
But they had to spell it R-H-U-M-B-L-E, not R-U-M-B, because Michael Buffer was like nish nish.
I never knew that.
So then I thought that rumble reminded me more of rhubarb and crumble.
Well,
and I thought
you were saying R-H-U-M.
I was saying, let's get ready
true.
to rumble. That's why I looked like I was going to stroke, because I had the H into it.
Yeah.
Rumble.
But yeah, you learn something. You don't just get a comedy podcast here. You get an education.
You know what? I found that's been happening a lot lately. We've been giving people some facts about life.
You gotta drop some knowledge on people. People gotta know.
Yeah.
I'll say this: we're in the warmest day of the year today, and you're in a fucking jacket. What are you doing?
You know why I'm wearing a jacket? Because it's just my look.
No, because you're paranoid about your looks. That's why.
No, I'm not. I'm telling you what I am actually paranoid about. I'm wearing a SLY Guy t-shirt that's too short.
Oh, see?
I
Would it be like a wee belly top?
It would be like a wee belly top. I mean, you know what it looked like? The Blue Meanie.
Here's what annoys me about that. You left the house when you were when you were at home.
Yeah.
You had the option to pick your t-shirt, and you could have picked a t-shirt that didn't go short
But you
on
know
your
what?
belly.
I like that.
You like having a wee short
because when
belly
you're wearing
top?
a jacket and you're wearing a belly top, there's air.
No,
There's airflow that keeps you
You are
cool.
talking
It keeps you
absolute
cool.
shite.
It keeps you cool.
You think wearing 2 layers is keeping you
Yes.
cool? Dave,
Have you
Elliott,
seen?
get
Like,
out of
I know
here.
who's seen this. Johnny,
No.
you like the World Cup. You've been enjoying it. Have you seen Tommy Tuchel at the World Cup wearing his hoodie and all?
Yeah, but those are specially designed gear to keep them cool. No, Dave, fuck off. I'm not having this today.
Yeah.
Look, nice little loose fit t-shirt. Very nice. You could have had something like this on.
I do, but it's
You
underneath my
don't.
jacket.
But you said you don't because it's all tight on you. And
It's not tight. It's short. It's not tight. It's if anything, it's loose. Look at this. It's great.
What's the
SLY
answer?
Guy.
Dave, you're mental wearing a jacket.
You know what though?
The warmest day of the year.
I'll zip it right up.
Oh.
I'm not warm, and you know what I'm having too? Hot black coffee.
Now
Black
they say
coffee.
They say, I don't like the way you're emphasizing black.
You know why? Because I'm trying to slim down because I feel body conscious. Aaron, Aaron, and you fucking body shame me on my own
I'm
podcast.
not body shaming you.
Look what happened to people like you. Look what happened. Look what
what
people like
me?
you. Look what people like you did to Lizzo. She's no longer a fat queen.
Yeah, does she
people
is?
like you.
Does she?
No, she's not. She's not a fat
she's
queen.
still packing it.
She's not a fat queen anymore,
Dave.
and I hate that for her.
As your
Look
friend,
at Adele.
As your friend,
Adele's gorgeous now.
Adele, yeah, well,
Fuck you, shut your cake hole.
No, I'm saying I think you've lost a lot of weight, and I think you should have a jacket off. Is what my point is trying to get to.
Yeah,
I don't
but
think you need to be wearing the jacket. I think you
man.
can be just in a t-shirt
Listen, bro.
and be yourself, and people
Bro,
like you for it.
Bro, I'm trying to get a deal with Adidas here.
No, you're
Bro, I'm trying to do it. Now, I tell you what, I'm going to Scotland tomorrow to do gigs, right?
Okay.
And what do I normally wear on stage?
that jacket. Well, a jacket.
Yeah,
of
but
some
you know what I'm
kind.
wearing tomorrow? Shorts.
Okay, with the jacket.
No.
No
Shorts.
jacket. You just
No shoes. Shorts.
No shoes.
I'm going on like fucking Robinson Crusoe in a pair of shorts.
Yeah, that's great.
Nothing else, Henry Rollins.
Yeah, but you've no issue doing the shorts. It's the top half we need to focus on.
Yeah. What bit of just shorts do you not understand?
Oh, right, so you're topless?
Yeah. But you know what the problem about it is as a
Yeah.
comedian now?
Yes.
You can't be topless anymore because people
Really?
go like, you're trying to be Bert Kreischer. And I'll be like, I'm not bird crazy here, am I?
Remember there was an open micer here that used to do that?
Yeah.
Used to take his shirt off.
Do you know what? Good luck to them.
Good luck to everyone. I wish them all well.
But then this is the problem, right? So there's so many people who who are inspired by things. And I can't remember, was it Dinsy's episode or Jordan's episode? I went off on how the people hold the mic. Like,
oh yeah,
that does my head in. The Shane Gillis.
One arm behind the back.
One arm behind the back, and then this. And then when you hold it like this, it look like you're begging people like you. And then you go, here's my joke. Laugh. Here's my joke.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Yeah.
You know what I want people to do with microphones? Have a servant to hold it for them.
That'd be cool.
Have a Farnsworth Bentley to hold it for them.
For your tour,
yeah.
One of these two boys constantly holding the mic for you.
You know what? I dare say, I think that if I really asked them to, they probably would do it.
They are kind folk.
I told them.
But you know what? I wouldn't do that to you.
No, you're a nicer guy.
I feel like I couldn't.
Yeah.
Gary was touching the mic there. Do you have something to say, guys? On the frame. Oh, in the frame.
Oh, yeah. So like this.
Thank you. Oh, it works well.
Yeah.
But then you know what? You've got a wee bit. Like, people think this is disrespectful to get you to hold that, but you have a lot of control because you're edging. Well, the mic closer.
I'll
to my
say
face.
this. There's something funny about this.
There is something funny.
There's
about
something
that.
funny.
Yeah.
You just can't really see it, but let me tell you, Garth has the most sinister look in his face, and as Dave did stand up for the full hour, I absolutely love that.
He's getting closer into me.
Yeah, I mean, he maybe needs to work on his,
I mean, it looks like he's done this kind of thing before.
Yeah, to be fair, he's very accurate to the mouth, isn't he?
No, he's not accurate at all. But yeah, I don't know. I think that. Yes, but what I'm saying is when you're topless, I think nowadays there's a lot of paranoia in comedy. People always think people are like, he's doing this bit or he's doing that bit or they're doing that bit or they're doing this bit and they're copying this and they're copying that. But then you know what? That happens a lot.
It's also the age we're living in too. We're living in the social media age of comedy where like whatever you've joked about is already on Twitter probably, which is why I think you have to be so personal about yourself and you have to really dig deep within your own sort of experiences because only you can have those experiences.
Okay.
I know. But I'm being honest. You know
I tell you what, it's pretty unique of an experience the way you're wearing your shades there because they're not quite.
They're like, not on my eyes. They're on my forehead.
I like that.
Yeah,
they're on your. And whenever you're talking, being really serious about what you're saying, your eyebrows.
Now they will occasionally drop to the eyes again. Then I'll put them back up.
You know what's my problem? I have such a big meaty head that they stick. So whenever I try to do that, you know.
So yeah, if I do it on the hair, they get all greasy and all the hair gel and stuff like that. And
I've spunk one.
Just gotta no. I got.
Do you jizz in your own hair?
I have once, yeah. The not like purposely, but like very accidentally.
Like, do you guys? Would it be within your like world? Because again, I'm very conscious of now that I'm at an age where I feel like I'm getting beyond relatable, and it's paranoid. You get about that. Do you know the film There's Something About Mary? Do you know? No, Johnny doesn't. Gareth does. There's like what I would say is one of the most iconic scenes in comedy cinema history is where Ben Stiller's character is about to go on a date with Mary. He's again, I didn't know this was a thing that people jacked off before dates. Is that something you would do?
I think that was more like an old wives' tale. You know what I mean? I think because you have two attitudes towards heading out to meet a woman. You know,
is that right?
On a first date. Or like, say for example, it used to be more of a thing that was said whenever boys would go, like when you're in uni and you'd go on a night out, and they would say, "Don't go out with a loaded gun." And that would mean don't go out with a sack full of cum.
Shit. See, I always thought that meant don't go out with a pistol.
No.
Then fucking going out nights so that I could bring a gun with me the whole time.
I know,
Shit.
I know, mate. But either way, they say don't go have a loaded gun because it'll fog your judgment of people you're talking to, and like you'll not be focused on just having a good fun night out. You'll be
because you're like aroused.
Yeah, you'll be too focused on blowing that
can
nut.
Can you do me a wee horny face?
Wee horny face.
Show me if you were acting like you were real horny on a night out. Like lift your glass up and show me a real horny face. Like that's horny. Wow, that looks like someone that doesn't have a loaded gun. Like what's someone with an empty gun?
Like that.
See, my loaded gun would be more like, I need to get method here.
See, that looks more like you're shitting. That definitely looks like you're taking. Oh wow, you might die. Please stop.
Oh no, I'm really lightheaded now.
I was going to say you should. Oh. Yeah, you committed to the bit too hard. You
see if that was a self tape and I didn't get it, I'd be raging.
Yeah. But
no, this is an empty gun.
Yeah, which is that
Stephen
is
Hawking. Yeah. No, he's
The emptiest of guns.
No, he's the smuggest of guns. This is him.
That's yeah. Which is also my loaded gun face.
Yeah. The loaded gun.
The hawking.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Man.
Anyways, it's very warm.
Yeah, it's pretty sick. Like,
Pretty warm day. It's been a big week in
Man,
Northern Ireland.
I think I've given myself a stroke.
Do you need to take a minute to recover yourself?
Are my eyes really red or am I alright?
No, if anything, there's if anything, they're too wide. They maybe could use a bit of red in them.
Yeah.
I think you've drained the blood
Yeah.
from your
I mean,
eyeballs.
it has been it's been a big week in the world of like politics, generally speaking. The Keir Starmer's left.
Starmer's left. Burnham's in.
Bo Burnham.
No, Andy Burnham.
Is he in already?
Well, I think so. I think
Is
he's.
he?
I think he's. The transition has started.
Oh,
to
it's
quote
all
Bruce
about.
Jenner.
Yeah. Right, okay. Can you guys give me just AI it? Give me a rundown of what the situation is with the PM at the minute. Let me know.
I believe Starmer has like a wee period of like transition, resignation, and then Burnham just.
He's
takes
not
over.
very popular, Starmer, that's for sure.
He never has been really, since.
Because you know what? He's a very much of a Tory type guy in the Labour Party, and they don't like that.
Yeah.
It's very like against what Labour
Yeah,
is.
Burnham seems like a bit of banter.
Which is what we need when the country's fucked. Bring a banter merchant in.
Oh, it works
Like,
for America, doesn't it?
it
They've got the ultimate banter merchant.
But no, look at the.
Absolutely wrecking his own pool and then being like, oh, well.
Oh, yeah. Boris Johnson was there too. He was a banter merchant. That didn't work out too well.
Yeah, Boris, yeah, but then COVID was in the middle of his sort of reign, so he sort of got away with being a bit of a banter merchant until he didn't. But yeah, I mean, it's been in the last 10 years, there's been 7 prime ministers, which is kind of crazy.
It's a lot, isn't it?
Too much. It's a bit much.
You know what we look back on? We look back on Theresa May, and people used to slate her and say she
Yeah.
was shit, and now you'd reckon people are like, she was decent, like.
Yeah,
Bring her
even
back.
David Cameron, people were like,
Yeah, but then he
mugged
mugged himself too, didn't he? Because he was like, we're going to do a Brexit. And then they went, okay, we'll do a Brexit. And he's like, oh no. Because he didn't think it was ever going to happen.
Yeah, Brexit was the worst choice, wasn't it?
But I mean, obviously, of course it was.
Yeah.
But again, that's this.
But people still voted for
but
it.
this is an example I think we should have in the world that we now live in.
Yep.
Is they came out a big push for Brexit. One of the big strategies was there's going to be £350 million a week going back into the NHS if we do Brexit. Nigel Farage said that boring. That was going to happen, and people went for it. And then once they got Brexit and it didn't happen, he was like, I didn't actually mean that, like. And people aren't like, oh, well, there's a guy that we should never listen to again. And now Reform or, and I'm like, guys, listen, you once bitten, twice shy. Don't fall for these idiots,
They just need to ditch politics and just have the best people in the role for the jobs of looking after stuff,
Like, what do you mean? How would the Botman take over politics here?
Look, it's very complicated. But essentially, you've got like what your cornerstones of society: healthcare, education, culture, arts, all these little things. Obviously stuff like imports and exports of goods, foreign affairs, all this sort of stuff.
Yes.
Just find the best people for those roles with the most experience and capable enough of doing it, and have them have a wee team together, and they all just look at it. So you've got like the wee education team, the wee blah blah blah. I know the politics sort of has that already, but it's also very much people person led. Like you can have the education minister have zero experience in education, but he's just been nominated into the role because he has a mate that he networks with. But that's also similar. This is what you learn. This is why we become so jaded with the world, because the world is built up of just people that have networked their way into places with no. Here's an example. Any TV film producer role. Yeah. Here's to be a stand-up comedian.
Yeah.
You know what you have to do. You have to go to open mics. You have to write. You have to get better.
Well, not anymore. You need to put clips up. Going. What do you do? You're a paedophile, are you? Millions. Career mate. Have a TV show. Oh, what? You've no experience. Oh, wow. Shocker.
Yeah.
Why am I being a bit?
No.
Me, Sly guy by name, Sly guy by name.
No, you're being funny though, so I like it.
Nice.
But what I would say is, to be an electrician, you go to school, you go to be a fucking surgeon, blah blah blah. See if you want to be like a commissioner, or a comedy flipping producer or whatever. You just gotta network your way enough eventually till you fall into the role, and then there you go. Or you've got the experience. Like if you go onto LinkedIn and look at all the flipping people that do all these roles in like TV and film and blah blah blah, you're like, hi actually. Yeah. Anyways, so there's my.
That sounds like that's coming from a place of personal thought.
Oh, I've definitely thought about it. Yeah. But but that's not. It's not related to like any people here. It's more related to like the greater UK and the greater, you know what I mean?
But what I do think, I feel like very much, I feel like we should make comedy funny again. Do you know? I think that should
Let's
be.
get those hats printed.
I think that should be the thing that we should focus on.
Yeah.
Like, people think too much about meaning. A lot of times people make jokes. The meaning is they just want to get a laugh.
Yep.
Sometimes it's low hanging fruit. Yeah, I'll admit that. But if you get the room laughing, that's what you want. You know, if you go into a room and you gauge the room, you give them what they want. Sometimes they want a wee joke about Lauren, you give it them.
Yep.
Sometimes they want the wee joke maybe about a nonce. You give it them.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes they want more highbrow stuff about politics. You give them. Sometimes you want the wee joke about political nonsense. You talk about Donaldson. There you go.
Sometimes they want you to be a wee bit camp. You'd be a wee bit camp.
Speaking of camp, I was doing a Liverpudlian accent, a Scouse accent yesterday.
It's a hard one.
And I was told that I can only do like a drag queen Scouse accent.
Right.
And I was doing it for Catherine. I was walking around pretending to be Scouse. Sometimes I do that because that's what we work for 20 minutes a night and a good night.
Gets the day in.
Put the day in. So I was walking around just doing my chores, speaking a Scouse accent. And she was like, "You sound like a drag queen." And I was like, "That's how all Scouse guys talk."
Yep.
Can you do a Scouse accent before I show you mine?
Hello, Dave. Nope, that's gay.
And Scottish.
Yeah.
You sounded like Lorraine Kelly.
My
there.
way of getting into the Liverpool accent is copying the girl that I heard in Disney World fighting with her husband.
Okay.
And it's just when she threw the ring at him and goes, "Take the fucking ring back." And that's it. That's the best I got.
Yeah.
And then outside of that, I don't really have much other sentences.
No, because the thing about it, I was going around my kitchen going like, "Have you got the plates cleaned yet, you fucking knobhead prick?"
That's a drag
And she goes,
queen.
"You sound very calm." I go, "Excuse me, what the fuck do you mean? My fucking Scouse sounds like a drag queen? You fucking cheeky bitch." And she was like, "Yeah," and I was like, "That's all I can do."
I can just...
So even I'm trying to do Stephen Gerrard. And I thought we fucking played Grace today.
See, if I close my eyes, I'm in a bingo hall in Blackpool right now having the best time of my life when you do that accent.
You love a bingo hall, don't you? Where are you supposed to go to the bingo halls?
We still will at
Are we
some
going to
point.
do that? We could do that
The
for
bingo Slag Guy special?
His Fry episode, we'll go play bingo and then go for lunch.
Yeah. I haven't been to one since I last been to one, which was like a few years ago. But
Last week.
I would fully...
But you know what? I see you as a guy that could... Like you...
The bingo caller?
You can get into weird things. Like, and you can get really obsessed with it, like paddle.
Yeah.
Like you are, I would say...
Paddle weird?
Yes.
Why?
You would say, because it's like not tennis, it's not badminton.
Okay.
It's this weird kind of hybrid game. It's almost like it's... I feel like it's a normal game that's been adapted.
Yeah,
It's like... It is a wee bit like the Special Olympics sport.
Yeah.
Paddle, it's slower tennis. Mixed with table tennis and badminton and squash.
Yeah, it is.
And only guys of a certain age can play it.
Yep.
And they do. I feel like if instead of playing paddle, you said to them, "Would you just like to talk about your feelings for 10 minutes?" They'd have a wee cry and then be like, "I feel better already."
That's true. I will also say it's probably good though as well because you're moving, you're sweating, you're getting some calories burned.
Do you know what? I think
good for you.
In a world where we have created things that don't exist, like incels,
Right.
I think paddle's good because it's a way to vent physical exercise, and it's maybe taking people from the world of Warcraft.
Yes.
It's maybe taking them off Reddit, taking them off the dark web. It's maybe letting them sweat a wee bit, where otherwise what they would be doing would just be watching torture porn and punching their bell ends.
Yeah.
And I don't think we need that anymore. Not saying that you did any of that, but
No.
you're good with technology.
Yeah, totally. But you meet people too. You meet like wee friends and all.
I know.
Wee mates and all now.
But then they are the same friends that you would have met online playing
the torture
Warhammer
porn
on
website.
you know on like chat rooms and stuff.
Chat rooms. Okay,
Yeah.
that's crap.
What do you think I was going to say?
I thought you said child. I was like, where's that
No,
going?
chat rooms.
Yeah.
Which you know what's really weird?
Chat rooms are sort of dead now, aren't they? They used to be. They're like
know,
a relic of the internet.
But they're
I think.
big in the dark web with your kind of, not you, but the guys who you play paddle with. They would be on them. I'm not saying it's you because you do have other things about you.
Yeah.
You do leave the house. You do have a social life. You have friends.
Yeah.
These guys who the only outlet they have are masturbating and paddle.
Yeah.
Different guys altogether.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Anyway.
And also chat rooms here are very different than what chat rooms would be in France.
What are they in France?
Rooms with little cats in them.
Is that because the French for cat is Chad?
Yes.
Okay. I didn't know that. I didn't know that, but that's good to know now.
Yeah.
You've educated me once again. The great educator is what we need to start calling you now. You're just a fountain of knowledge, a little fountain of wee boulder
Do you know what
of
dog
wisdom.
is in French?
No.
Chien.
Shane?
Shane, not Shane.
As
I mean, it does sound like Shane.
Dog
if you
Todd.
say it like that, Shane, dog Todd.
yeah.
And you know what Todd means in French? Penis. So his name translates into French
Dog
as
penis?
Dog penis. Yeah. If you want any more,
Tea with me with dog penis.
I mean, that would add a different flavour, wouldn't it?
Here,
I mean, it's something you would get, I suppose, in like fucking Thailand, wouldn't it?
I tell you what, this is a podcast idea. Let's start translating this episode using AI into like different languages so that like the world can hear it.
Would that be something we should do as an experiment?
Mr. Beast does it. Mr. Beast, all his videos translates all of them into like he has like a Mr. Beast Spanish YouTube, and it's all just used.
Where do you think
If you want to have a 20-second conversation, I'll translate it right now. So just talk about anything, we'll translate it.
Well, I mean, I think we should talk about the rise of paddle and the separating
What
from
language do you
people.
want it in?
Good
I want
question.
you to do research to find out who would be the most like. I want the paddle clip to go out somewhere and reach people that.
No, I want
paddle.
to pick a language, like whatever.
Spanish?
What do they speak in Uganda?
They speak.
Someone's at the door.
The building made a really weird noise there.
Yeah, it sort of sounded like there was a bit of a clicking noise coming from somewhere.
Oh my days!
But it was like a
Goodness
watery
gracious
click,
me.
you know?
Yeah,
Sort of hard to
It was.
describe.
I think it was my stomach with Manjaro. It
Oh,
just sometimes
okay, yeah, that's
makes
what it was.
Yeah.
The two jackets.
But yeah, no one's done that, have they? Here, translated their clips and put them out.
But do we know what people in Uganda speak?
We could find it out. And Gareth, see before you find out, don't guess, Cian. Don't try.
I kind of want to guess more.
Guys, I'm just interrupting this podcast to remind you that summer is just around the corner. I don't want to stress you out, but it's nearly there. And you don't want to be a big fatty bimbadi for the summer, do you? No. So get in touch with Omnia Wellness. Visit their website, omniawellness.co.uk. See what nutritional advice, what training advice they can give you. If you need medicated weight loss, they can support you with that too. There's one-to-one support anytime you need them. See if I was feeling a wee bit sicky bags, I took too much Manjaro, I text them and they go, bulk. No, don't say that to give me actually proper advice. If they told me to bulk, it'd be really terrible service. But they are great. I love them. And if you want some help, you can get it by visiting their website. And you can get 20% off because you're a fan of the podcast by using the discount code SLYGUY20% at the checkout. There you go. Get skinny, get your Speedos on, smuggle those budgies, and, you know, pack those big ditties and bums into bikinis now with Omnia Wellness. They probably won't like that, but we're silly gooses, aren't we? Patreon, guys. We're interrupting you. Gary's going to tell you what's coming on Patreon. Gary, take the mic and tell us what's coming on Patreon here. Patreon. By the way, Patreon's fucking changed. It's weird now, but it could be a benefit for us, because then it might mean you'll see what we can offer you, but you can't because it's behind a paywall. But anyway, Gary, what's coming? Gary.
On Patreon. You do, I can't do that.
Gary, all right.
Go for it.
Johnny, you tell me what he's going to make for Patreon.
See,
you tell
Johnny's
us.
about to step
You
up
tell
to the
us.
plate
Johnny's
here.
going to step up to the
So on
plate.
Patreon, we're going to have for you some vlogs.
Vlogs.
We're going to have the extra Sly Guy
Extra
episode.
Sly Guy
The
episode.
Slyer guy, you could say.
Slayer. We're going to. We actually have a question Q&A episode with Mr. Butler after this to do. It's going to be a
So
lot
that's
of
a
fun.
continuation of the main episode.
Yeah.
You'll find that straight away
Yeah.
on Patreon.
Patreon. And you know
Yeah.
what?
But John, give it back to Gary.
You know what?
Give it.
Butler was giving off to me about putting my special out. I hate it because I'm so fat and all.
What do you,
But
is
I'm
that
gonna-
why you hate it? Because of how you look?
No, and it sounds creaky. The
Right,
stage
okay.
creaky. I don't like the noise of it.
That's the one you shot in the courthouse?
Yes, but it's...
So that's lost media now. We're never
It's going to
seeing
go
that.
on Patreon, and we're going to clip farm.
So it is going to go on Patreon?
Yeah, it's going on Patreon. There
To
you
be
go.
fair, when you showed me a clip from that, I was like, whoa, you lost weight.
Thank you, bro. Appreciate
Okay.
that. But not that it's going to be there on Patreon, and I'm going to commit to that. I will put that up on Patreon, and there you go. And Gary's going to clip farm it because
Okay.
I'm on tour.
Also, this summer, the Fry guy,
Is that going to re-announce it? That
I think so.
guys, it's announced, but it's not going to be on Patreon. It's going to be public, but it's going to be bonus content on Patreon. Anyway, this is too long a read for Patreon. It's £2. Wise up. All the other Patreons just do shit bonus podcasts, and that's it. Apart from Bomb Squad, which is class. But, you know, anyway. People of the world unite. Not the world, but all right. But the UK and Ireland, because I'm coming on tour with my Obsessed show. And you know what? Tickets are going well in Portrush, in Belfast, in Omagh and Cushendun. But Newcastle, Edinburgh, Glasgow, London, Liverpool and Dublin do better. They're online now. I'm actually, when you're getting this episode, I've just been back from Edinburgh on the promo trail for the Obsessed tour, and I'm going to Glasgow next week. So if you're in Glasgow, you want to come see me, I'm in Stan Comedy Club next on the 3rd and 4th of Is it? It's 3rd and 4th July. Shit, is it July already? We're closer to Christmas than we are last year's New Year. Jesus Christ. Follow the QR code that's right in the corner of the screen here. Get your tickets to come see me do my show Obsessed. I just give off about everything. I fucking lose my head in this show. It's a fucking great time. Tickets are on sale now. They're cheap. They're only 20 quid because I don't want to rip people off. I care about you guys. I know you don't care about that, but I care about you guys. A lot of comedians just care about big fat wallets, big fat pockets. I'm austere, but I want you to have a good time, so buy your tickets. Now back to this episode with me and Mr. Butler. It's sweaty in here. I feel like, do you know, like, do you know this about me? Years ago, whenever I did what was known as Dave Elliott's Weird Podcast, which no longer exists anywhere because I've had to remove it because some of the things I said there are problematic.
Yeah.
But I got approached by a company, probably I'd say it was about 8 or 9 years ago, maybe 10 years ago, and they're like, all we want to do is pay you some money. And at the time, it was a decent for nothing, but all we want is you access to all of your podcasts for AI in China.
Wow.
So I know it was myself from here and Jarlath Regan got approached with his Dublin accent or his Southern accent, and they took his Irishman Abroad podcasts and they put that through. So I assume that there's a guy in China with my accent.
Just
that they're in
advertising.
an AI, so I'm the Chinese AI guy.
That's amazing.
So maybe translate this to Chinese, and my people will be like, "Oh, it's
There he
Mr.
is.
Elliott, it's Mr. David."
Yeah, it's the guy that sells us washing up tablets.
Yeah.
Go ahead,
Here we
G.
go.
So the most common language in Uganda is
English.
English.
Is it actually?
Wow.
The second local language is Luganda.
Luganda.
So hello.
Swahili.
Hello is
Swahili would be-
Oliocha.
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 Oliocha. Oliocha.
I know the
Oliocha, my Ugandan brothers. Welcome to Sly Guy Podcast.
I know the slur for white people in Uganda is Mzungu, and I know that because I was called it repeatedly when I was out in Uganda.
Aaron Mzungu.
No, not Aaron Mzungu, just Mzungu.
And what does that translate to? Can you
I
find
think
out what
white devil or something.
what Mzungu means?
It definitely means the white guy,
Yeah.
and they love it. They love
So they
dropping
like
it.
calling you Mzungu?
Oh yeah.
And
yeah.
did you hit them up with any word for black people?
No, what I did instead was I got ahead of them calling me the white slur, and I would introduce myself as the white slur,
Right,
which
okay.
they thought was a hoot.
And is there anything for like black slur?
I'd say there's probably words
No,
for
in,
black slur.
in Ugandan, I mean.
I think just what we use here.
What do you use?
Oh, I never said.
Just think it.
yeah, just sing it. Just
We're
depends
joking.
what lyrics it's on. Well, you
Well,
are.
I think black would just be friend, but I think
Oh, nice, like a friend.
Mzungu means one white person / foreigner.
There you go. Yeah, that was me, the white foreigner.
Tell me, speaking about foreigners.
Yep.
What's
Oh,
the-
here he goes.
No, what's
You know
the
what he's
deal?
like.
Tell me that. Like, look this up. What is the deal with like white people in Asia? Because you know why they say you go there and like people are like, look at this guy, and they take photos and all of you. Like, if you did that here, it would be bad crack.
Oh.
But what's the deal out there?
I've had it done to me.
Yeah,
It gets-
in India was it?
In India and Uganda. Here's
Yeah.
why it gets done. Because you're in such densely populated areas where no
Mm-hmm.
white people have been seen for a long, long time.
Good.
So then when you show up, they're like, holy fuck, get a photo of him.
This guy, you know what I like from you though? You sometimes like you are on a spectrum,
Me?
yes, of attire, right?
Right, okay.
So, for example, you can be dressed like that, which I would say is pretty straightforward.
This is
pretty,
low-key
pretty
casual
plain.
today. Yeah.
You could also end up dressed like Michael Jackson from the Thriller album someday as well.
Yep.
You could have the glitter on, you could have the glove on, you
Yeah,
could have...
just depends.
So, I would like to see when you next go to somewhere, maybe like a Uganda or an
Never
India,
going back.
you...
Never
I
going
want
back.
to see you in sparkles.
Yeah.
Would you ever put a wee colour in your hair to make it a white? Like white, bleached, neon sort of...
Not at this age, because I'd be afraid if I do that, it'll all fall out, and then that'll be me
I
bald
think
then.
you would look pretty sick with a silver hair.
I'd do. Let's do an episode where I just spray it, and that's temporary, and we can wash it out after. Maybe that's the way to go.
I think we need to just...
No,
stay
we're not
out.
going permanent.
Stay
Tell you
out.
what, if we do that,
Yeah.
you have to get on one of the hair systems that Becky does, so I can.
You know what? We will do that.
and you have to wear it for at least a month.
You know what? But see, if I get a hair system, I wouldn't want to just have, you know, the ones that like they do now where
You'd be so sweaty with a hair
but they
system. by
put
the
it
way.
on, you know, on your
They put it on your head.
yeah, and but no, they only put it in this part.
Well, yeah, that's because
I would want one that was like I would like hair.
you want a hair system that covers the
yes,
sides
but you
and
know
back.
who I would like hair like, you know, Barry Gibb from the Bee Gees. I would like to have.
Well, that's a fucking bond. That's yeah.
Oh, I got into trouble actually for him.
Well, for Barry Gibb.
I was doing the radio.
He's the only living one, isn't he?
Yeah, they only live in BG. Well, he's the best one, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The other two are kind of ugly.
Yeah.
Decent backing singers, but a bit ugly. He was
Barry
very
Gibb
sexy.
can still sort of tour on his own.
Yeah.
The other ones wouldn't have been able to.
But,
Named after him, BG.
no, the brothers Gibb. You see? 3 brothers Gibb. BG, brothers Gibb. That's, I mean, more knowledge for people.
That's very good.
Yeah.
You'd be great at a pub quiz. Continue.
I know. So I was on the radio and I made a joke about him, the Bee Gees, like next song's the Bee Gees, and I went, Shamona. And then I went, hee hee, that was Barry Gibb. And they're like, no, it's not Barry Gibb. And apparently, though, at the time, there was a pullback on the Michael Jacksonisms because of what was going on in the news regarding,
Yes. Leaving Neverland, the documentary
Yes.
and stuff. Yeah, they took all the
So-
music. I think the music's back on though.
it's
now,
back,
is it?
but then it was off and it's on and it's off and it's on. It's like Jack in the Box. So I was my joke to me was I was mistaken Michael, and I thought it was funny. Hee hee, Shamona.
Aye.
And then they were like, don't do that.
They're like no Jackson banter
No.
for the next few months.
So then I went
But it's on
on.
the radio.
Yeah. So I went on and was like, I'm sorry that I did that. I just lost control of myself. And I said, my mind's telling me no. And they're like, don't do that either. I'm like, okay, sorry. Sorry. And then I was like, I'm a bad boy for life.
I knew that was coming.
You
Thanks.
say. It is what it is. But yeah, you learn lessons, you know, and you have to, and that's what I find exciting about radio. I love doing the radio. You know why? 'Cause
Yeah.
you have to be on your toes.
Oh, yeah.
You can't say bad words. Sometimes I've had a wee slip of the tongue. I've said
Yep.
the odd thing by accident.
Yeah, that is. It's very difficult to go from this to doing traditional media when you have to sort of hold yourself in a wee bit. Like I notice whenever I go do the WeQ radio ones of Andrew, especially Andrew doesn't make it easy for you either, because
No.
Andrew, when you go in the door, is like a drill sergeant. Like, don't be saying anything bad now, and you're
And I
like.
love that he does it in song as well.
He does, yeah. He has lovely vibrato when he does it.
Yeah.
It's just because he's so aggressively angry about
But
it.
Andrew gets very stressed.
Yeah.
Like too stressed. to the
He
point
thinks
that-
we're going to ruin his job for him.
Yeah.
He thinks we're going to come on and start dropping mazungus.
But what I will say, in his defense is, you go on like this. And then he's like, are you going to behave? Of course I'll behave.
Yeah, I do.
And then you're like, that doesn't instill confidence in you because you make that face. You're like, I'm going, and then he'll be sitting saying something seriously, and you'll be looking at him going, well, Andrew, the thing about that is,
Yeah, I do make his life a wee bit more difficult, but
Then I
here,
also
it's
think
fine.
he doesn't contribute to he's not chill.
It's one of those
isn't he?
things. See, when someone tells you to chill,
Yeah.
it makes you want to go the other way.
Nothing annoys me more. You need to relax. Well,
Yeah.
fucking would if you
Yeah.
weren't doing this
Yeah,
to me,
yeah,
wouldn't you,
yeah.
you bastard?
Yeah, you're not allowed to say these words. And I mean, I want to say them now.
Yeah. And it's weird too, because they're words, like swear words you would know not to say
Yeah.
until
Yeah.
you're there.
I'm
and
not
you're
going to
like,
drop cunt on Q Radio, like,
"Oh." I know, but you'll serve it.
but I'll.
What's the worst thing you've said or heard on the radio?
The worst. The worst thing I think I've heard. Do you remember we went on Blast 106 back in the day with FNT? Now, I cannot explain how this happened or why it happened or.
Can I just say, was the second word bacon?
Yes.
Okay.
The
That's
second
all.
word
Look,
was bacon.
The
Yeah.
first word was a word that we're not allowed to say.
Yeah, a bad word that begins with N, and it is a slur, and no one should ever say it unless. In fact, no one should ever really say it because it's not an A at the end of it. It's a hard R. But for some reason, I don't know. I can't explain. The word, that N word followed by bacon, came out of one of our friends' mouths, and it was almost like a Tourette thing, wasn't it?
Yeah, and we
It's
sort of had to stop and be like,
Did
we hear that wrong?
And I was like, there was no context in which ever you should ever use those words
Yeah.
or combine them into that phrase.
It was definitely a Tourette sort of moment for the person.
Yeah,
But
and then because then I don't actually think it was that word. I think it was a sound.
Yeah.
But it came out as
that
word bacon.
Yeah. I think they just got real hyped at being on the radio on Blast 106, and you know when you're on Blast,
when you're on Blast, you gotta
blast.
But it was that, to me, that was one of the most ridiculous things I've ever heard that I cannot make sense of. You know, it's like the time once I got given an economics paper back by my economics teacher, and he'd circled something and goes, "What do you mean by this?" And I'd written cock facilities in my thing, and I must have been chatting to my mate about cocks and just accidentally written cock facilities because I was talking about, you know, the GDP of Ireland, and I was like, I tell you what, the GDP of Ireland would go through the roof if they emphasised cock facilities, and I couldn't explain to my
cock facilities is a bar we would open.
What that's it's
like the Kremlin, opposite it for business.
Oh, speaking of gay and
you
bars,
to Kremlin, you going to cock facilities.
But have you watched Tiptoe?
No. Why are you doing your tongue like you're
I think it's called Sip and Suck or something, or Sipping something, the bar in that.
Oh, right.
Do you know Alan Cumming?
Yeah, you were sending me messages about Alan Cumming last night.
Yeah, so Alan, have you watched Tiptoe? Tiptoe is I think it's a new show Russell T Davies has written. Okay. He's obviously written things like Doctor Who and Queer as Folk and things over the year.
Yeah.
So he is very much a, he would be a commentator about the LGBT struggles, LGBTQ plus struggles, and would be quite of the time and talk about it. And he's written this new thing, Tiptoe, which is about Alan Cumming's character Leo. He lives next door to this guy he's just like an old school bitter man who's like trapped in kind of like online stuff. He watches a lot of like death and all on Twitter and all. And he's got 2 sons. One of his sons, I mean, there's a lot of wanking in it for a start. Right. Which is uncomfortable to watch at the best of times. But there was one scene in particular where the Alan Cumming was in his room wanking, and then the next door neighbours, the mum was wanking, or 2 sons were wanking, and the dad was watching like people die on Twitter. And it was a big crescendo of too much of this, and it was hard for me to watch with Catherine. You know, it was awkward. But the gist is basically he think like the son, like, I'm not ruining it. Tiptoe, it's about this guy basically kills him,
right, hangs
him with an angry mob.
How did you get there from cock facility, me and you opening that bar? Because
he had a bar in it called like Sip and Suck or something, I think it was, right, okay. And that was his bar. But it was just to show that even still in 2026 there are issues for the LGBTQ plus community, and there are
Here, I'm glad you're speaking up for them right now.
And there are,
if there's one thing they needed, it was this chat.
And there are people out there being consumed by, and it works with racism and all too. There's people following likes of the Tommy Robinsons and this of the world are getting these ideas, and it's trouble. I think what the mission is, Alan Cumming's mission is just love thy neighbour.
Alan Cumming's mission is coming.
Yeah.
Dragon when he's bucking a fella, he's like, Alan Cumming, and he's like, you saying your name or are you finishing?
I mean,
and he just doesn't let
it's
you know.
very basic to go. Like if you were coming and you went Aaron Cumming, it's very like caveman, isn't it? Like it's not like when you're about to come. Would you tell somebody you're about to come, or
I think it's
would you say?
I think it's etiquette to be like, heads up,
the end is now.
Well, hi Jeffrey.
Yeah, but do you?
No, I think it's etiquette,
but it's a hard thing to say.
It's etiquette to be like, here, listen. But bust here.
No, that you've never said it that blasé.
No, you don't say that blasé. You have to put a bit of passion into it.
No, because you can't.
Well,
you can't physically go, I'm coming. You're going, I'm coming.
You just sort of slide in there.
I turn into like Gwildor from the Masters of the Universe.
Oh, hey man, I'm coming.
Like Krang from Ninja Turtles.
I
am coming.
I actually look like Krang when I'm coming too.
Yeah, I do.
And I'm inside a man.
Fans of Ninja Turtles will really appreciate that reference.
No, but I mean, it was. You know what it was? It started off. Now I will critique Tiptoe. There was some of the dialogue that was said to make a statement about the situation in the world.
Well, there always is now.
But you know what I mean? It's like, listen, sometimes it's hard to live amongst the way things are in this world with the Labour government and the difficulties that we are facing in our society today. And I'm like, dialogue's a bit wick, but some of the drama in it's really, really good. It's really terrifying and made me really sad.
There you go.
And you know what it made me want to do? Help people.
Okay, yeah. And the gay community you want to help?
Always, but also the people who are ignorant.
Yeah.
I think there's a lot of ignorance out there, Martin.
There is a lot of ignorance, and again, that's a thing of the internet, you know.
Because like I'm seeing a lot of stuff, obviously, with Donaldson the case, people being like,
I have to say this about us. I'm very proud of us for taking this long to get to it.
it is impressive.
It's
It is
impressive that we didn't just come out the gate with it.
But whenever people come out, they're going, they weren't protesting in the streets about this.
Yeah.
And you know why?
Yeah.
Because he's a white guy, and people who've been protesting have issues with people of race,
Oh yeah, yeah.
and that's what it is.
Oh yeah, yeah. But that is their point too.
But also, but the point of that is too, it's not a very, it's like duh, obviously.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? And you should just go out and be like, yeah, people, you know what? Sort yourselves out, like sort your priorities out, and fucking sort the world out, guys. Be like me.
Yeah.
Wear a jacket if you want.
But yeah, no.
Wear shorts when it's hot.
No racism, please. That's all we ask.
Can we translate that as our clip?
Oh, with that whole part there.
No. No, I just
that whole 40 minutes.
I just want. Was that not what we want? No, let's be silly. Let's be silly. What do you want to talk about that's not serious? Can I just say to people before we go, just be sound. Don't be
Yeah.
a dickhead. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah, yeah.
Support people. Welcome them. Share them into your society. And likewise, also, if you are, don't try to cut people's heads off in the street either. It's backrack.
Yeah. I was thinking on the way up, I'm really
Good.
looking forward to when AI gets to the point where we can start prompting movies so that we can get like Behind the Candelabra 2, the sequel.
You know what
and
worries
he's
me,
just
though?
up in heaven just sedating boys and bucking them.
Good morning.
Yeah.
So do you feel AI's gone too far, or do you? Because I saw a thing in the news this week
yeah.
about Jeff Bezos was saying we need to prioritize water for AI, i.e., above human consumption. It needs to
no.
go to provide. And why? You'll know this. Do you guys know this? Why is so much water being used with AI?
Because it has to cool the servers and the process.
Why don't they just make different servers? It doesn't need the water.
Under the sea somewhere.
Uh-huh.
In the ocean.
That'd be a class of Little Mermaid too, wouldn't it?
Her just
Under
pumping
the
in-
sea. What? It's just AI. Oh.
I mean, just use AI to make the movie. That's what I'm saying. Like, you're gonna be able to make like White Sister acting all soon.
But then it'll not be fun to watch, though, will it?
I don't know. Might be alright.
I
Depends
don't
how funny your prompt is.
Because did you see the local DJ who made an AI song and was like, "Here, guys, I've written this song. It's class." Did you see that? And the video for it was the worst.
Yeah.
Like that, to me, there's AI that can be used for good. It's like anything, isn't it? It's like, who was it said? Spider-Man, or was it Uncle?
With great power comes great
But was it
responsibility,
Spider-Man, or was
and
it
that
Uncle?
Uncle Ben?
Uncle Ben.
The rice guy.
Yeah, nice.
I don't think it's the same guy in the movie. In Spider-Man.
That'd be class.
He's like my uncle's
Here.
big rice guy.
Now, with great power comes great responsibility and great sweet and sour chicken. There you go.
Absolutely,
Get it.
yeah.
But yeah, with great power comes great responsibility. It's like anything. You know what I mean? We should use it wisely.
Yeah.
Like, isn't that what they say with nuclear weapons?
Yeah.
They just keep them and be like, listen, we just want these to go here. Fuck up.
Hey, G's picked up the mic, and you know something is
Oh,
about to
here
get
it comes.
dropped when
Just
G
for
does
the
that.
clip, once we're editing this, I'm gonna prompt to put Uncle Ben into Spider-Man. Just,
Amazing.
just
Let's see how it
Yes.
turns out. Now, I know this isn't right. Uncle Ben on the rice packet. What race is he?
He's black man.
Is he?
Yeah.
Grand. Because there's in my head, I wasn't sure if it was black Uncle Ben or
Asian.
no, not even Asian. That's Uncle Ben.
Controversy
The
around Uncle Ben recently because they said it was a racist character.
Yeah, I mean, find that out. I think it was, because I think the phrase, like, Uncle Ben sounds... Oh, Gary knows this.
when I put him in the AI, I'll do his voice.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sure that'll come out perfect. Yeah, because you got Uncle Ben, but then in America they have Aunt Jemima, I believe.
Instead of Uncle Ben?
No, I think she's just like a sidekick to Uncle Ben. She has her own products.
What about Aunt Bessie?
No, she's too white. Aunt Jemima's clearly Uncle Ben's relative.
Right, okay.
Just going by name.
Can you find out what Aunt Jemima provides us with?
I don't think she has goods in the UK, but in America,
She's big.
I think she's like a baked good woman.
So she is kind of like the American Aunt Bessie.
Yeah, I think so.
With Uncle Ben, the name Uncle Ben and the image of an older black man were seen by many as drawing on racial stereotypes from American South. So.
But he's still on the rip. But you know what, then?
In 2020, following wider discussions about race and corporate branding, Mars changed the brand name from Uncle Ben's to Ben's Original.
Oh, there you go.
So he's not an uncle anymore.
No, but does he still have a same wee face, smiley face in the rice? Ben's Originals.
Unc Ben, and he's just like a real, he's an old gangster.
Yeah.
But he's serving up that rice, baby.
But then I think that actually works.
He's gone.
Oh no,
Is Unc Ben gone?
He's gone.
So yeah, I was thinking that.
get us a photo of Uncle Ben. I can picture
Show us
him.
what Uncle Ben.
I can picture him. I think he's got like a wee bit of like. He looks a wee bit like Danny Glover, I think, but with the bald head.
Do you know what's mad? See, in my head, for some reason, I think I've just made this up. I thought in the UK, Uncle Ben was white on the packet. But again, I think I've just made that up.
Yeah, I think you have made that up. He's definitely a black man. There he is there, Uncle Ben.
To be fair, it's for the best that they took him off the packet. He's not.
Yeah.
He's not looking great there, to be
Yeah,
honest.
he doesn't need to be there,
He's
really,
not
does he?
selling me on the rice.
But like, if you're talking race, surely having a black man who people are apportioning stereotype to, dishing the rice out, surely that's racial blending. Like, it's because you'd associate the rice with Asian culture and coming from that part of the world. So if it's a black man from the South of America bringing in rice, that's good.
But
all
then,
around.
is it not a racial stereotype, like a bad one, of like the black people were the ones who like harvested the rice in the fields, the rice fields, they worked in them? No.
I think that's cotton. Is a stereotype.
Grant. Uncle Ben's uniform.
Yeah. So I think that.
Uncle Ben's woolly jumper.
But you know what I feel like we're
I'm
doing
so
here?
sorry.
Yeah. But it wouldn't be wool then if it was cotton. It'd be like a t-shirt like you're wearing.
Oh yeah, good point. Yeah.
But you know what I feel like we're doing? Do you remember the guy who walked between the two twin towers on a tightrope? I feel like
French
that's
guy?
I feel like that's what we're doing with our lack of knowledge with racial stereotypes
Absolutely.
and
Here's
stuff.
Aunt Jemima.
No,
Aunt
No.
Jemima. That's
No.
on the nose.
Aunt Jemima's a problem.
Why is she there either?
Yeah.
I will say she does look a wee bit more alive and happy than Uncle
Yeah.
Ben. Uncle Ben looked sad to be doing the rice.
And what's that now? If she's like blending races, what is her special subject? She's just doing mashed potatoes.
She's pancake mix.
Pancake mate.
Got great teeth.
She does have great teeth.
Yeah, I mean they're a bit AI'd, I'd say.
That's Aunt Jemima.
No, but I mean the teeth are. I don't think that's Aunt Jemima's real teeths.
No, like
No one has teeths that good.
I'm finding it teeths.
Yeah, I'm calling them
Teeths?
Yeah.
Teeths.
Yeah.
I actually got in a bit of bother this week for calling cheeses and not cheese. Catherine was losing ahead of me. We're doing a barbecue and I was like, we've got meats and cheeses, and she was like, just say meat and cheese. And I was like, but there's
multiple
meats.
cheeses.
Do you know what I mean? Because we
Yeah.
did have we had. What do
You know what I mean?
I found the image of the real Aunt Jemima.
Oh no, let me see. Why is she doing that? She looks like a lot of fun.
Because it's probably taken in 1916 when they don't know how to pose for photos.
She's buzzing. I love her. I would have a real face on it. And I tell you what, her teeth aren't as good in real life as they were in that
What did
picture.
I tell you?
Yeah.
I told you they were fucking about those teeths too much. But yeah, Aunt Jemima, shout out to her. Like, bring her over to the UK, you know. But that's saying you can't have it now. Can't have Uncle Ben has lost his privilege of being on the packet of rice because of the fucking racists in
Do you
this
remember
country.
as well? It was about 2020 when the Washington Redskins had to change their name.
Yeah,
That's
what
right.
are they now known
They're
as?
called.
Washington.
Oh, what are they called? Commanders. So they're the Washington Commanders.
Yeah, Commanders.
The Washington Now, do they still have the same logo?
No, that's all
Temporarily
gone.
became the Washington football team before rebranding as the Washington Commanders in 2023.
But you know what? I sort of think too. Like, see if you're a fan, and like they had a great logo too. Like it was very very distinguishable and very. It was cool. Like
They probably still call them the Redskins, the true fans.
yeah.
It's like the way you call the Odyssey the SSE or whatever.
Yeah.
Very similar comparison.
Yeah, I would call them the Washington Foreskins. I would.
Now that's cool.
Yeah.
Now
And I
you're
would have
offending
that.
another side of the community.
Oh yeah, who would that be? Jewish?
I think so. Yeah. You're offending the circumcised Indians. That's basically what the football team is. Give it up for the circumcised Indians.
Yeah. Also, can you find out a load of other things that have changed due to issues? Because I'd be interested.
Oh, there's loads. Oh, especially over recent years. Like Apu isn't voiced by the guy that voiced him anymore because that was a whole kick-off, remember?
Oh, aye.
We've got the Cleveland Guardians, formerly the Cleveland
Browns?
Indians,
Oh.
changed in 2020. Oh,
Are the Cleveland Browns still a thing?
that's from Family Guy.
No,
Yeah,
there's a football team called. No, there's a football team called the Cleveland Browns. Is there
So,
not?
Cleveland Brown is a character from. I'm Cleveland.
No, I know
from-
that, but I thought there
I
was
don't
an
think so.
actual team called the Cleveland
Is there?
Browns. Am I mental?
I would love it if you
The
just.
Cleveland Indians.
I thought it was the Cleveland Browns.
No, Cleveland Browns. Cleveland Browns, just Cleveland from the Cleveland
there
show.
There is an NFL team called Cleveland Browns.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I
There you go.
knew that. That's why he's called Cleveland Brown in the show, because they're making things. You made me feel like shit there.
It's named after a person, Paul Brown.
There you go.
There you go. But Cleveland Brown. Love that.
But that is because there's a football team called the Cleveland Browns.
I would love that if it wasn't. That was just like a
Oh,
real
I was having
butterfly
such a heart
effect.
attack there.
The Cleveland Browns.
Yeah. But
The Cleveland Brown skins would have been a problem.
yes, yeah. The Cleveland Brown bastards.
Oh, the Cleveland Brown foreskins.
That had been a problem.
Yeah.
But yeah, and Cleveland Brown was ironically voiced by a white guy.
No, he wasn't really.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I don't think he can play that character anymore. I think that character's
Then,
gone.
did we talk about Dinklage last week being like fucking taking all the roles from the
From the
dwarfs?
Talls? Oh, right.
Yeah, though he was like, so he was giving off about it should be Snow White and the Seven People, and then the dwarfs were like, hey, but we need jobs.
Yeah.
You know, and that was a problem. I didn't need to do that voice, and I apologise. But
Yeah, they don't
they're
all
like,
sound like the
but see,
Munchkin
you,
men
you
from
can go
Wizard of Oz.
the Lollipop Guild to those guys. But do you hear about them? Apparently they were
You
nuisances.
look like an overfed lollipop kid.
But I don't have the hair. They have class hair.
No, they don't. They've
The
like one wee
yeah.
flick and it's all bald.
But they apparently just got blocked on set and caused all sorts of trouble. The Lollipop
As they
Guild.
would.
They were probably out
Is
of
there
control.
anything funnier than a blocked munchkin?
No, they're like, you told me a story of, what was it, where they got a load of dwarves in for like some film or something, and they just got blocked on the roof.
Can't remember that.
Do you think?
Yeah.
Can you find that out? Because there was something that there were a load of like little people who were hired to do something, I think, and they were dressed in suits. It might have been like Star Wars or something, and they just like part of their pay,
remember.
they just gave them a load of beer, and they got blocked, and they were out of control. But there's a
Yeah.
well-known story about that.
Yeah. No, but there was a well-known, you know.
I just wrote to ChatGPT to ask it, but called them Munchkins. But it's-
Well, I
You
mean,
got it, the Munchkins.
no, yeah, it's hard to know what term to use there, isn't it? What is the correct term?
Little
Dwarf.
So in the Wizard of Oz,
Yeah.
they all the Munchkins got so drunk, they had to get rounded up every night in butterfly nets.
No.
Please tell me that's true. Please tell if that's made up. Is that true?
Yeah, it is, because I've heard there's
Internet's
loads.
telling me that.
Butterfly nets.
Yeah.
Imagine being the
Come here,
guy.
you.
Imagine in the film credits of The Wizard of Oz, and it just has Munchkin Wrangler. Just at the end of every set day, Judy Garland had to walk off, and they just had to be like, get the nets.
Can you imagine
Time
a guy,
to catch
a guy
these
on
little fuck.
a guy on a horse just riding back with just a couple of them in the back, and all here, and he's like, got a couple of the fuckers out back.
Imagine being in the net with them all.
No!
Imagine you're just all.
And
sitting
one's like,
there.
no, I'm just a child. Let me out. Let me out. I'm not one of them.
Oh,
Oh dear.
that is so good.
There you go.
Oh
But
fuck.
apparently the Wizard of Oz was wild.
Oh yeah.
Like that was
People near
going-
died.
Yeah.
Like the witch near got set on fire when she went down the trap door.
And then the dude who was the Tin Man, they painted him with like mercury.
They painted him
and
with,
like
like-
poisoned his skin and all.
Yeah.
He's like, oh no.
Yeah, they had to replace him halfway through. And then Judy Garland was being given like uppers and downers and all sorts just to keep her like awake for all the time. And it was a nightmare. Do you ever see, by the way, Judy Garland, like she died when she was what, like 47, 49
You know
or
what
something like
that
that?
tells us?
What?
I don't know.
Well, I was about to.
Sorry.
You interrupted me just to say that. Such a pest. But if you see her at the end of her life, she looks about 80. Like
What age did she pop it?
47,
Really?
49. Like, yeah, but I mean, when you see a photo of
Oh,
her,
yeah.
you go, what
Yeah.
the fuck happened there? Like,
But she's one of those ones that, like, that was probably not the best time, like, for looking after people's well-being, mental health.
well, especially
physical
her,
health.
though.
Yeah.
G has the Maggie, and I know
So
something good.
They were giving her pills, just uppers and downers. She was
Everything.
16.
16. Wow.
The snow was apparently asbestos.
Classic Panther.
The lion costume was real lion skin.
Oh. Bit Ed Geiny, that.
The dog got injured. Wee
Not Toto.
And what about, does it say about the paint?
The paint, was aluminium dust, which he inhaled for days. He became so ill he was hospitalized and placed in an oxygen tent.
Wow, like your
before
mate?
being replaced. So they just got rid of him.
Judy Garland did blackface before. Do you ever see that video?
No.
Yeah, it's not funny at all.
Is that like a minstrel show kind of idea?
A what? Sorry.
Do you know minstrel shows?
What's that? Sorry, I don't want to repeat.
There used to be a thing, back in the day where people would do that.
And it was called a minstrel show.
Yes. Yes.
Is that where Galaxy got the name from?
Just found the title. My new special.
I mean,
Butler's minstrel.
is there any way a white comedian could do like an Edinburgh show where they do that?
What they do?
They do the old paint and the like everything.
That's Julie Garland in blackface.
Oh no.
Yeah.
And what age is she there? About 12?
About 45.
That was the last. That's the last photo.
Where's the poster for your next stand-up?
Oh no.
Is that one of them shows that we don't like?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you know what? Is there any way where there could
Of
be
doing a minstrel show at the Fringe?
but no, where there's social commentary about it,
Oh, right.
and during it you.
There's you two.
Oh,
Is that minstrel Lauren Hardy? It looks like them.
It isn't.
Oh wow.
Lauren Hardy, you could see doing blackface.
Oh yeah.
Like back in that was their era.
But you know what? It's mental too, though, that we judge people from the past by today's standards. You know,
Yeah.
whenever people are protesting and they're going down, pulling down slave owner statues, and they're like, well, that's kind of what it was then.
Yeah.
You know?
And it wasn't ideal, but
No.
that's the land that we lived in. But yeah.
But like
no.
Morgan Freeman, the name Freeman originates from
Django Unchained.
from slavery being made free men.
Yeah.
And then actually Morgan Freeman was the first free man, hence his name.
No, he wasn't.
Yep. Have you ever seen Morgan Freeman as a young guy?
I know he's old, like.
Have you ever seen him as a young guy? No.
Well, I
Morgan
think
Freeman's always been old.
he has. Yeah.
That was not bad. for a
That
film.
was better. Yeah, it wasn't as drag queen as
Yeah.
the Liverpool one.
I know, it was bad, wasn't it?
Yeah, but it wasn't bad. It was just very camp. And it was-
Shut up, you fucking knobhead.
See, it's enjoyable.
See you,
It is
you
enjoyable.
fucking cheeky bastard. Come here and let me smack your ass.
It's like a wee drunk.
Let me come over here and let me eat your ass. You fucking prick.
What's his name? Paul Grady.
Paul O'Grady. Yeah, it does sound like him,
all
yeah.
you're doing right now.
Oh, he's
But-
dead too.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, he used to do blackface.
Did he?
No.
Again, wouldn't surprise
Yeah.
you. See, if you showed me a video of Cilla Black,
Yeah.
I'd be like, yeah.
Still a black on black. Yeah, wow.
Cilla Minstrel.
By the way, do you remember you used to get like, what the fuck is it about sweets? It used to be amazing. You used to great. Well, it wasn't minstrels. You
Vice
got ones-
versas?
Oh yes.
Vice versa.
Oh my god, mate!
That's-
Vice versas were the nicest
It's
sweets.
actually so gay that they got rid of those.
Yeah.
Because those were fucking cool. These
But
were,
why did they get rid of them? For anyone who doesn't know, what are vice versas?
I think they were an Uncle Ben product. They couldn't have his face on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do just decide.
But what were the people don't know? They were like minstrels.
They were
Brown milk chocolate minstrels, but also they had white chocolate
white on the
minstrels
inside, and then
in
you
it.
had the white ones.
Oh, I'm getting these totally wrong. So you had that's right, black
were-
on the outside, white on the
That's
inside.
why they're called vice versas.
Yeah.
But then they had they had the mix of them in the bag, and then they just got rid of them. Which is
And you
sad.
used to just get them, just eat them.
Yeah, that is how those typically worked. Yeah.
And you know what's good? What I used to like to do in my vice versas, I like to do it with a lot of sweets.
wee sucker.
And especially, I also like the speckled eggs from Marks and Spencer's.
Oh, they are
I
good.
love they are good. You take a wee speckled egg, put in your mouth, a wee cup of hot tea, a wee mouthful of hot tea, let it melt, and just crunch.
What was it called when you do you donkey lip it? That's when you put it in like the spit, or no, you chipmunk it. That's
Chipmunk
what it is.
it?
Yeah, because you chipmunk.
And what do
it
you
in your
do
wee-
with chipmunk?
You put it in your wee cheek, and then you have the wee drain, and then it all melts. And
Do you do that? What do you do it with? Because you don't drink tea or coffee, do you?
No, sometimes I'll do like mini eggs. I'll put like a wee mini egg up there, and I just let it melt.
Just
That's
hold
like
it?
it's like nature's zin.
Right, okay. And then
You know why boys do zins?
Yeah.
I just do have
What
mini
the
eggs.
fuck's Zins about? What the fuck is Zins about?
Do you know what? It's people that just don't have enough to be at. It's
Right.
people that don't. It's people that are like, I need to be addicted to something, and they just find it.
But what exactly are Zins? I don't know.
They're just raw nicotine pouches.
And what does it do to you?
It just gives you a wee buzz, apparently.
So it's like a tea bag of buzz.
Like makes you lightheaded and all. They say.
Why the fuck do you need that?
I don't know. People just want to feel something, I think, don't they?
Fuck off.
But to that, I just say, just have like a wee nice dinner. That makes me feel something.
Yeah.
Like if I have a wee lovely slow cooked beef,
Oh,
I'm sure I get the same feeling as what they're
then
giving.
everybody be's always on edge and all and doing all this and all I need is in.
It's people that like,
fuck?
yeah, they're like, I need a Zin, I need my Lost Mary, I need my fucking, Nicorette gum.
Oh.
I said Nick. Is that not what it's called?
Nicorette, yeah.
Nicorette. That's what I said.
Oh dear.
Did I not say that?
I mean, it definitely. All I'm saying is, if no, you said Nicorette, yes.
Look, I'll be honest here. I definitely skipped over the C a wee bit too quickly.
Yeah.
I didn't pronounce the
So
C
they've got the
enough on
Lost
that.
Marys, the Nicorette,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
the Zins.
Yeah.
Wow, but yeah, I feel like there's too much going on with your heart with all those.
Yeah. By the way, for just my own safety, we should probably beep that.
Yeah.
Just to be safe.
Yeah.
Just to be safe.
Oh yeah.
Because you can very easily clip that into something else.
Yeah, we'll definitely absolutely beep it and then definitely put a wee thing up. It was definitely Nicorette.
Yeah,
we said there.
yeah. It
However,
just came out very bad.
Yeah, it did. It did.
But anyways,
because I sometimes say like Arnold's surname and people have cut that before at me.
Arnold Nicorette. Yeah. I'm saying
Stop saying it. Stop saying it.
But is like an
Stop
undergarment.
saying it. Stop it. Oh dear.
Like you wore a wee pair I'm not going to say it again, just keep telling me to stop saying it.
Underpants. You
Did
mean?
you call them knickers?
Yes, you do.
That's what I'm saying.
Yes, you do.
Yeah. But a single. But if you're not wearing a pair, you're just wearing.
One with one leg, so you have one leg. So you wear
Yeah,
Yeah,
I've already said
okay,
it
yeah.
numerous times.
Wow, guys, get the beeps in.
Yeah. But anyway.
But listen, so yeah, what we were saying, Zins
can't remember how we got
and
Zins
Nicorettes, and
and-
people just need to have too much going on.
And the gum.
Do you think that
Nicotine.
do you think that goes into the world of like that I've said about paddle and like other stuff the boring guys do?
There's guys that
Like,
play
you know-
paddle with a Zin in their mouth.
Yeah, so they do the Zins, they have the mustache, they grow the mullet, they post pictures of their barbecue meat online and the Strava accounts and they go sea swimming. They're a group of people who I think should get executed. Not you, because you don't tick all the boxes.
Yeah,
And you
yeah.
don't do the Zins or Nick or it.
Yeah. Or Nick O'Teen.
Yes.
But
Do you
yeah,
think there's an Irish guy out there called Nick O'Teen?
that'd be cool if there was.
That'd be pretty weird, wouldn't it?
Um,
He should definitely get sponsored by Nicorette.
You near did it.
Wow.
You near did it.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I don't know. People just get into these sort of wee weird things. They just come up out of nowhere as well. There'll be something new in the next 3 years. You'd be like, if you got your wee fucking.
You know another thing? Fidget spinners.
Well, they're a
No,
relic
but
of
like
the past
adults
now.
start doing that now too. Fing. And you know those wee like fucking things you press, like
fidget
you-
buttons?
buttons and all. I'm like, nice.
I know.
You know what you should do? Put your hands in your pocket and sit still. Ever try that?
I know. But some people have to. It's like an autism thing, isn't it? Where they have to be playing with something.
Yeah, but also
That's very good, actually.
I do think
Sorry,
now,
you make a good point there.
I think to a degree, if you can get through to like being a full adult and then get a diagnosis or whatever, you're probably all right.
I know.
You know, you've probably been coping.
I see if you're getting diagnosed at 40.
Yeah.
Come on.
Because like a bit of me is like, that might help my career if I get this diagnosis, but also it's hack as a stand-up now to do it.
Oh yeah, well every
know.
stand-up is like, you know.
So like I would love to get it just to keep in my back pocket, you know. And then I would feel bad about like, you know, wearing the necklace and all and be like, it's not never connected to anything, it's just a lanyard.
Yeah,
You know
good
what
for
I mean?
airports though.
Yeah.
You know,
I used to have a card a bit like that back when I was a teenager that I kept in my wallet. It was said that I was an FBI, female body inspector. Yeah.
That was classic. That's definitely an early 2000 banter moment.
But you know it didn't work? That card.
No.
No.
I can imagine.
I'd be
yeah.
like, let me see up your arse. And they'd be like, no. And I'd whip that out and they'd be like, still no.
They'd be like, still no, I'm a fella.
Yeah, and I'd be like,
You're
oh,
like, I don't
fuck.
care.
I was like, it's 2026, no one knows anymore. You can only assume. You know, and then you got me a gay card as well, which you had that.
Yeah.
It's actually got me in a
That's
few
registered
bars.
though, that's a fish.
Yeah, I actually
You
got
can
in.
go to the office, which is in the Kremlin.
Yeah.
And you can just show that and get in. You don't need ID or anything like.
That would actually be a class thing. I think that's what they should do now.
Like have a gay
Because I
ID.
think there's a problem whereby like people who want to hate on gay people are going to gay pubs and or bars and attacking people. So to keep people safe, you should have to get a gay card to get in.
Apparently the gay bars are just full of straights at the minute. So I hear
Is
on.
that true, Gareth?
So I hear on the. So I've heard on the what's on the ground. Is that what I want to say?
On the grind?
No, not on the ground.
All right. Word on the street is what you're
Word
saying?
on the street. Word on the ground is that the gay bars are full of the straights and they're wrecking it for the gays because the gays just want to be the gays, but the straights are like, well, we want to be with the gays. And the gays are like, we don't want to be with you, and the straights are like,
Yeah, I'd be like, you know what? Get to your own bar, straights.
yeah, there's low. Yeah, that's true. But then, how do you regulate that though? How do you decide? Like, how's a bouncer go?
Right. Do you remember back in the day there used to be a knocker upper? Was a job.
What was a knocker
And there used to be a
upper?
gaslighter as well. There's plenty of those nowadays. Excuse me.
What's a
But
knocker upper?
A knocker upper before alarms. He would just go around like Victorian things with a big stick and knock on your window to wake you up to go into work and
Oh,
stuff.
I didn't know that.
As a knocker
That's
upper.
pretty cool.
And then a gaslighter would go around and just like make people feel that they were the ones that made the wrong choice and it was all their fault. No, they went around and they just lit the lamps.
Yeah.
Like street lamps that was there back in the day.
Yes.
So I think there should be a job whereby you are the litmus test.
But where you
for
go
gay.
around with a pole to people's
No.
houses at their window and put it up their arse, and if they take it.
No, well that's too difficult. All
You're
you do
gay,
is
mate.
You're the kiss bouncer.
Oh.
So if you're gay, like you're a guy and a
Oh,
girl, so
no,
you
not
have
a
like-
kiss bouncer.
Yeah, so you have a kiss bouncer, and if the guy's like, "Oh, I'm gay," and you're like, "I don't." If the other bouncer's like, "I
You
don't
have to
think you're
kiss
gay,"
Jerry then?
You have to fully tongue him.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
tongue
yeah.
Jerry, and Jerry would be all.
And by the way, Jerry is just James McCagney if I had.
Yeah, that works. But then, and then if you're like, actually, no, I'm like, well, then you're not coming in.
Yeah, you have to. How bad do you want
Yeah.
in, mate?
Yeah.
And then you get a bunch of straight boys being like, "Fuck,
Yeah.
I just fucking."
Or what about the rim seat?
And how does that work?
Instead of a bouncer, you just have a guy's arse that's sitting out of a hole, almost like a glory hole beside the bouncer's head. And if you want in, you just like, you know, you do like a wee optical test to get through. You just lick the arse, get in.
Oh, you have to lick it.
It's the rim seat, yeah. So yeah, everyone can put their finger in and wash it off.
I think I'm more grossed out that the fact that everyone has to lick it.
yeah.
Like if one guy just
I'd
had
be
to
like,
lick,
I would do it, but then that gross guy with the bad breath was in front of me.
I'd
and
be
he-
like about 40 other gay dudes have just licked.
no, but then
the
the,
lick
the,
arse.
the gay guys already get in, so they have their gay card.
Oh, you're talking about guys without the card.
I'm basically trying to do
You're doing like a COVID passport,
like
but for gay people.
a COVID passport.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Well, they're getting a jab, all right.
My penis.
In
Yeah.
their bum.
But that's what I would do, and I think
Yeah.
it would make it for a safer place because you just haven't watched Tiptoe. You need to look after our
Okay,
eyes.
so look, if we get into government and into power, the first thing we need to do is sort out the gay bar problem.
Yeah.
Fuck education. Fuck the NHS.
No, I've fixed education NHS
Nope.
as well.
But
But first,
priority.
yeah, it's true.
I'm talking. We step in the doors of Stormont.
Mm-hmm.
Day one, our feet reach the ground.
I think us trying to step into Stormont would be very much a Michael Stone style
Well,
situation.
yours would be.
I don't think they'd let us through the
They
doors.
think you would be doing some sort of weird tribute reenactment.
Yeah.
thing up there.
I mean, I do look like I look like Michael Stone's best friend.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, keep the gay bars gay is just
Yeah.
how I want to finish.
Is
this.
that too much to ask?
Hey, can we get some gay bars in here?
Yeah.
And keep them gay? Apologies if that's too much for the woke people.
Yeah, I know. But you know what? There are some things for some people. And I think that should be allowed to be the case.
Maybe the straights just want a wee bit more Kylie Minogue in strip clubs.
Well, this is also the
That is
issue.
true.
This is the issue. The straight clubs need to be playing more gay music.
Well, there you go. That's how we solve it. I would love to see how we would get on in a select committee with like Gavin Robinson. you
Not
know,
well.
And those guys in there.
Not
Michelle
well.
O'Neill, you and me, Gav Robinson. That really annoyed guy that hates everybody, Jim Allister.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what Jim Allister needs? A bit more Kylie in his life and maybe some poppers.
Yeah.
What about that?
Who knows?
If you're listening, Jim, pop it up.
Who-
You know,
Yeah, Jim. Maybe loosen up a wee bit.
take some poppers and have a good time, brother.
Yeah.
Maybe
get your sniff on. You know what I mean?
that's it. Now, anything we're going to wrap because we have to go and do the Q&A episode
Yeah.
for Patreon. We've talked. I feel like you know what we started doing on the podcast is having an on the go review. Was that a weird episode?
Oh yeah.
I feel it was definitely a bit weird.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We
I feel like there's going to be a lot of editing needed.
No, it'll be fine.
No.
Okay. We'll not believe anything.
Oh, we need to bleep some things, or maybe just cut the entire segment and then put something over it. Like,
Well,
Well, sure,
no.
that's all in like Japanese anyway.
Yeah.
oh yeah,
That's
true,
right. We're going to
true.
translate that.
Yeah.
Can't wait to hear what the Japanese sound for that is.
Imagine low key we became massive in Japan.
That's what I'm hoping.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
And I
hoping.
actually
Big
would
market.
be quite big in Japan because they are generally smaller.
I would be
people.
big in Japan. Yeah. I'd be
Imagine-
I'd be their best basketball player.
Yeah. I'd be big sumo. Anyway, you doing anything? Or where can people follow you or find you?
Aaron Butler online. I'm doing.
That's actually your handle, not just.
That's my handle to follow me on everything. You'll hate this, but I'm doing a big comedy show at the Fela with a bunch of other West Belfast
Can I
comedians.
ask why I'll hate it?
Because you hate all the wee Fenian stuff.
Man,
Why
half of
don't
me.
they just call it the successor?
What's the successor?
The why feel it?
Oh, get you. Very
love
good
that.
there.
Why do they call it the Fela and not the successor?
Very
Yeah.
good. I don't know, mate. Something to do with kneecap or something. I don't know.
Fela and Phobal.
Fela and Phobal.
Do you know anyone called Anne Phobal?
Nope. Nope. I don't think it's a name, is it? I think it's like it must mean something. I don't know what
No,
it
it
even
means the class Anne Phobal.
Does it?
Yeah. But
Anyway.
the Fela and Phobal. So why will I hate it? So what's the show you're doing called? Is it called Aaron Butler at the Fela and
Best
Phobal?
of the West, mate, and it's just all the West Belfast comedians.
Yeah.
Doing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
fair enough,
that's
yeah.
why. Yeah, that's how you're.
You know what I will say, right?
Yes.
I just don't like the way if a lot of people. No, I love Catholics. Half my family are Catholics,
You hate that.
and they're all dead now, thankfully.
Yeah.
But no, half. But what I'll say is like the West is the only place in the world that just does believe it is better than anywhere else. And it's like you don't understand because you're not West.
Look,
What is that all about?
I am in agreement with that.
You do?
I look.
The West of the best Chineses, the best Indian restaurants, the best pubs, the best crack, the best people. You don't understand because you're not West. And what is West? Why do people tell me I'm not West?
The West love the West. The
Uh-huh.
West are it's hammered into you from like no age. It's like, oh, this is the best. And look, I'd be honest, there is lovely, great people in the West. Is the West the best in the world?
Be careful what you say because you have to go back to the West.
Exactly. Is it the best in the world? Yes. Yes, it
Yeah.
is. Of course it is. It's amazing. It's so good.
So that show is called The Best of the West. Will there be other elements of the West, or is it just the West comedy?
It's just 5 West Belfast comedians, me, Tommy McCarthy, Paddy McDonald, Paddy Raff, Brona Diamond. I think the good thing about it is it's a little showcase of some of the local talent that we have that have done well over the last few years, and it's a lovely wee night out for people to go. It starts early enough on Sunday. You can get home early enough.
And where is it in?
Devonish, mate, where the Pleasure Boys originated.
There you go.
So
Actually, that was some good crack, that, wasn't it?
it was good crack. Just
Big dicks.
those big old dicks
Big
smacking your
dicks.
granny up the head. That's where
I'd love to know
that's where
how-
this society needs to get back to. Fuck all the riots. We need to get back to good old traditional values where you would fucking come home from a night out and your granny would have a wee slimy foreskin attached to your head. That's what we need, and that's what this place has been missing.
What would be even better, Matt? You went to see your wee granny, and there was just this really big, muscly guy with a huge dick, and you're like, "Where's my granny?" And she just peeled back the foreskin like a wee sleeping bag. I'm in here, love.
Just keeping out of the shit.
Just I'll be back in a wee second.
Don't want to
here.
get sunburned.
Oh dear.
Yes, yeah.
So you're doing the Best of the West. Tickets on
Yeah,
sale
I'm
now.
doing Best West tickets on sale now.
Cut that out.
And then of course, go see my friend Davy's wee tour that he's doing this year.
Yeah,
Right?
thank you very much for the plug. I appreciate
That's
it.
what you really want right
yeah,
there.
I do.
Obsessed.
And the QR code's there, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tickets.
Is it? Is this the right side? So I'm looking at myself. Yeah, it is the right side.
Yeah.
Wherever your point is going to be.
There you go. Wow. There you go.
Magic.
Mr. Butler, thank you. It's been a pleasure.
Dave, pleasure.
We're going over to Patreon now to continue this with no bleeps.
Oh boy.
And we'll see. Right, to Patreon we go.